everyone, welcome back to Boy Mom Loves to Save. Welcome if you're new. My name's Lindsay and today is going to be, let's say a hodgepodge, if you will, video. So I want to say thank you for choosing to click on my video and spend some time with me today. So I have gone over this before. So I started my YouTube November of 2020 or 2022, I think it was. So I'm just a little over a year. 2023 was amazing for us. We got so much paid off and I felt like everything was going too good that something was going to happen. Well, something happened. I have been putting money aside. Well, let me go back. My job, I am an independent contractor, so I am not a W-2 worker. I am a 1099. Taxes are not taken out of my paychecks. I go into people's homes for work, and during COVID, the shutdown of the pandemic, I was not able to go into people's homes. I was working from home, but I wasn't making nearly as much money, and it was just a mess. And we still had to pay for daycare. We got really behind. So for that year's taxes, or from the previous year, during that year, we got behind on taxes because we had bills to pay. We needed to pay for the roof over our head. So I was like a year and a half behind on that. And then for the next year, I was about a year behind. Last year, I was caught up within 6 months after tax day. My plan for this year, for 2023 taxes, was to have taxes paid by tax day. So I've been putting money aside because I knew kind of what I would need. Well, I did make significantly more in 2023 than I did the year before. And then my husband realized in December that hardly any taxes was getting taken out of his check. So he changed it in like December. So we owe significantly more than what I was planning on. Now, I am not done with our taxes. There's still a couple of things I'm waiting to come in, but I have a roundabout idea on how much I need. And I highly doubt I can come up with the money in the next 2.5 months. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try my hardest to at least get it paid off by the end of April. So I don't know if it's doable. I am, if I should put the number out there, about 20,000 shy of what I need. That's a lot of money. So life continues, right? I mean, we still have things that we have to pay for. There are, we got bills. We have to pay for groceries. We still have financial goals and certain things that I'm working towards. So in order to continue doing this for the next 2.5 months and still trying to work towards some of my goals, even though those are a very low priority compared to taxes, I've been reevaluating everything. And I know for 2024 taxes, I've been evaluating how I want to do that. So my mandatory challenges that I do on Fridays, typically, when I stuff my savings challenges, I take out $600. $300 is for my mandatory, $300 is for my savings challenges. That's ultimately going to go towards debt. I am not going to change that. I still want to stuff for my savings challenges to go towards debt because I still want to work on it, but just not to what I have been doing, because how I've been doing it is every week I have been on top of completed savings challenges. Straight out of my check, I just send $200 plus the monthly payment when that's due on like the 10th or the 14th of $340. So let me get that paper. I will be right back. That's what I forgot to grab. Okay, so I have been keeping track. This was my debt snowball and kind of just a fun way to look at it. When I started this on 10/1/2023, so not even that long ago. Well, I'm sorry, I lied. Our loan, when I started the debt snowball on it, it was at $18,496.11. I've been keeping track of everything that I've been paying towards it and on the back. Got a big mark here, it's a mess. But, so when I completed the mini was that this past Monday? $30. So I paid that towards it. Brought it down to $7,082.11. Then I just did it on Monday because I didn't want to make just a $30 payment. So I made the $230. So this $200, I've been paying $200 per week, is from last week. That brought it down to under $7,000, $6,882.11. Now, again, I'm going to stop paying this $200 a week. That I'm going to stop for now. I will come back to it, but for now I'm going to stop, and I'm just going to do completed savings challenges, and then of course the monthly minimum payment. And then my weekly mandatories, because we've got other things that we save for, but right now the priority is taxes, minus this challenge is just going straight to taxes. So these are my mandatories. I am going to, and then some of my mandatory $300 I've been putting in towards a CD ladder, and there's like my scratch off envelope in there that goes towards debt also at the end of the month. So I did take that out for January and paid it, but now starting for February, I'm going to focus on, and I hate to do it, but I will reuse these challenges. I'm going to try to complete these as soon as possible. So like Friday, today, I'm just going to complete this challenge. So I can do it again for next year for, working on for Pi Day in March. But what I'm doing for after tax day for 2024 taxes, I have been making binder is going to be full of savings challenges, which I do have a ton of them in here already. And this is all going to be for taxes. So this is kind of confusing to put it out in words, but as time goes on, it will get easier because it won't be all of this explaining it. So this will be that. I am not starting this until the end of April after tax day, or I guess after 2023 taxes are paid, but my stickers came in and I love them. So there's that. So what I'm going to do is this should be $209. So starting after tax day, I'm not going to have mandatory challenges because I'm just going to separate them up into cash stuffing for them in kind of their own little binders. So it just makes it a little bit more bearable. Plus then I can put more money towards my tax binder, and I'll probably stuff that once every 2 weeks or once a month or something like that. So this is all kind of confusing. Like I said, I'm not good at putting things into words, but I will redo these challenges again. Actually, some of them I think I have printed up already to redo. But the way that I figured this up with, let me color all these in real quick first. There you go. So I can kind of feel a little bit of satisfaction from completing this challenge. So I figured it up with the zeros. You could put, save nothing for it and it would be $669. I figured it up so where it would be $700 when it's done. So this is 1, 2, 3, 400 already in the high yield savings. So 400, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 700. Whew. So that is $700. This challenge is completed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stuff. Let me put the money there. And I'm going to set this off to the side. Set this off to the side for a second. Now I have already pulled the prop money of $700. I kind of showed that there, but I have $700 and I figured this up. So to get all of these colored in would be $714. This is just gonna go to the high yield savings. So I'll pull the extra $14 from the bucket in my high yield savings that I earned from interest because it has its own bucket. And right now I think there's about $50 in there. So I will pull that 14 and switch it over to my taxes bucket. So let me get this colored in. There we go. So that is so close. Now, what I'm trying to work towards is doing away with this binder. I still want to use these envelopes, but I kind of want to make each one of these categories like I'm saving up for a new car. I'm actually making a binder for just my car. Then roof and other things I stuff money into every week from leftover rollover from my wallet. So I'm essentially trying to get rid of this binder and stuffing this of once a month and do other challenges for it. So that's kind of what I'm working on here. So let me get this put in. Okay. So in here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's $9,000. 1, 2, 3, 350, 360, 370, and then 374. So $9,374. So I am very, very close, which actually I should just take this envelope out and put it, which I can do that later. So what I need for taxes is essentially, and like I said, it will come down some, but not enough. Essentially, I need to complete this one, and a whole nother sheet of this too. So $30,000. It's ugly, but do I think it's manageable? No. Can I try? Do I think I can get pretty close? Yes. Now, what I was thinking of doing is just sending every week some money straight over from my paycheck to my high yield savings. And what I'm going to try for is $1,000 a week to go towards it. With bills and groceries and that kind of stuff, some weeks it might not be possible. I think I have 10 weeks before tax day is what I figured up. So I might just color it off camera, or maybe I'll do a short. I'm not sure. But one of these sheets I'll probably just do off camera or not on a video here. So anyways, that's kind of my spiel on that. So frustrated, feel defeated, yes. But again, it's an improvement. So from going from a year behind to 6 months behind to possibly getting it paid off on tax day, or even if it's 3 months behind, it's an improvement from year to year. We're finally getting caught up on the stuff. So that's where we're at on that. Okay, and like I said, we still have goals. We still have life to live. We still have, you know, I still have kids and things need to be done. So I did not do this in December because of Christmas. I did start what I've been saving up for them for their retirement or when they're older. I did start that over for the new year. I'm not going to do it, you know, every new year. I'll just put in here what I saved up for that the current year that we're in. So actually, I didn't even put that in there. So what I'm going to do, and if I find the paper, I can just color it off camera. So in the month of January, I did put $100 into Lennox's investment account. It's essentially, I'm hoping that it will be for his retirement, but he can make that decision because it turns over to him when he is 18 years old. My plan or hopes is that he just lets me continue managing it until he is older, or until I am no longer here. And then I also did put $100 in January into his college fund, so his 529. So that I will color it off camera just because it takes too long, because like I said, I feel like I have things all over the place here. Then Hudson, same thing. I did already put the 100 into retirement for him, or his UGMA is what it's called. And then I did put in 100 into his 529. Now, the money for a car and all that kind of stuff, they are 5 and 6 years old. I've only been doing like $10 a week for it. That is not a concern or a priority to me at this moment. So that other stuff is just not getting stuffed. What is going to get stuffed in Hudson's binder here, I'm just going to take the whole thing right out, is, let me get that out of here. I'll have to print up a new one. for his birthday. So his birthday is at the end of March. This money is for a birthday party. So I need 95 to complete it. But as of right now, Hudson is not having a birthday party. He got in trouble at school, a lot of trouble at school, and he knows better. Last week was a very bad week. When I recorded Saturday, we went to the birthday party because it was his cousin, and we just went to my husband's aunt's house and hung out with family members. But other than that, he would have never went to that birthday party or to a birthday party. But as of right now, he's not having a birthday party. I said, you know, I told my husband we would do something for his birthday, but not with his friends. Plus, he hasn't been getting his work done. He's been wanting to play with his friends during work time at school. So I said, I'm not going to pay $400 for a birthday party to hang out with your friends when you do that in school when you're not supposed to be. So we will see if things change between now and then, because that's still like, you know, we have all of February to the end of March, but as of right now, but I want to complete this because if we're going to do it, I need to get it booked, but we'll see, because I am serious about him not having a birthday party. I am the mean mom, but I am okay with that because I'm not going to have a kid behaving the way that he did last Wednesday. So when I recorded Saturday, I was crabby. It was a rough weekend because he got a lot of things taken away from him. And then younger brother, Mr. Lennox, got in trouble on Friday. So last week was not a good week for me. I don't know if you could tell in my video, but I was just crabby. Okay, so that is completed for Hudson, and I'm gonna set this off to the side and just let it set because, like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen with it, but I'll probably just put it in my account and let it sit there. So there is that. So next is my monthly sinking funds. I use completed mini savings challenges. Half of the completed challenges goes to my sinking funds. The other half goes towards debt payment. I'm not going to change that either, how I do that. And I normally add about $300 to this. But I'm not adding $300 to this because I want the money to go towards taxes. So these were the 3 challenges that I had completed in January. And then the money is 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. $180. Again, car is not a priority. I get a rental car for work. Everything else in here, I'm not gonna stuff. I'm just gonna put all of this money straight into grocery stock up because what we're wanting to do is stock the freezer up with buying half a cow. So it's all gonna go straight in here. Plus my rollover from my wallet, I'm also stuffing for it too. So I essentially need 3 of these completed to have all the money. So, and I'm trying to get this done. I want it done by spring if possible. So, because I feel like if we do this, it's a big expense up front, but it will save us quite a bit of money over time because half a cow should last us a year. And I feel like when I go grocery shopping, beef is what I spend. It's expensive. So that's what I feel like a bulk of my grocery money is on. So I think it would help us substantially throughout the year by getting this. So let me get this colored in. one whole one completed, and then I'm pretty sure the third one I ended up putting into my binder that I used from rollover from my wallet. So I colored in, I think $50 worth, if I remember correctly, that I pulled from, or had rollover from my wallet. So I think with rollover from my wallet, and then if I can put another, you know, depending on my completed mini savings challenges, I should next month be able to put a good portion to this as well. So I am hoping maybe by tax day to get this done so spring we can get it. So I'm pretty excited. So this is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 6, 20, 5, 6, 20. Yep, that's right. So let's put this behind, but I'm just going to keep it all right in here because actually I might have to put it in the bank because I think I was looking up farms around me that do this, and I think I have to pay by card. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do in there. And then I set this money aside a little bit ago, so I don't even know it's here, but I think it's just from trying to figure all this stuff up. This was just kind of leftover. So this is at 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's $70 total. There we go. And I want to stuff holiday binder because, again, yes, I need to get this money towards taxes, but life continues and I have kids and it's just got to go on. So I still have to stuff for other things. I need money for other things. I'm just fortunate that we just don't require a lot of money for a majority of things. So Valentine's Day. Let's get this out. That is 3. I'm just going to start from the top. So 1, 2, 3. 5, and I'm going to go again. Whoops, I'll go right here. Switch this up here. So put that back and take 10. So this is at 20, 40, 50, and 60. And then for the Easter challenge here, I think I'm going to start from the, is that 2? Yeah. 4. 1. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, I'm getting a bunch of low numbers today. So there's 1, 1, 2. Trying to do 2 on each of these challenges that I'm currently working on. So that's a total of 14 that I owe. 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, and 43. And the last one in here that I want to work on is this Easter challenge from Liz and Liz. Let's do 14 in here. Do the 2 high ones. 7 and 7. So $14. Do 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So in here I have 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. And this one's only 50 when it's done. All right, so that's all I want to do in this binder. I told you it's going to be kind of all over the place today. So the rest of this money, and this is why I wanted to keep this close by. There's not much, but I am just going to, every week that I stuff this, my 300, instead of going all over the place, I don't know, I'm still considering different things, maybe putting 100 into each one or what, but I think for now, I'm just gonna work on piling it into here. So 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. And the nice thing about these printables is I can print it again and do it again. So what color do I want to use for spring? Blue, orange, let's do yellow. And now I forgot what I said. 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. I can just do 20, 10, and 2, so 32. Okay, so that means in here, I have 500 in the high yield savings, 550, 560, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, and 82. $582 out of 2024. So I need to figure it out and see if it's even manageable to get it all done. But again, this is kind of what I'm working with now, trying to complete these so it can do away with my mandatories also. And again, try to get things into their own binders, and then I can reprint these again and probably be worked on in my Texas binder that I'll start in May. So that is it for this video. I apologize, it's kind of all over the place. Hopefully it kind of makes sense on what's going on, but I don't want to give up. I'm frustrated, but it is what it is. I'm very fortunate that every year has been an improvement since things have gotten back to normal from the pandemic. So it's been rough, but we've gotten here, and I'm going to try to reach this goal. I'm really going to try, whether I have to do more side hustle or what. I really want to do it, but it's a lot of money in 10 weeks. So I hope everybody has a great week. I appreciate you all. I will be back Friday for savings challenges. So until then, bye.